Today's lesson, Genius at Work, focuses on three people that were at the center, at the heart of the revolution. I want to point out that we broke up the American colonies into three regions. It's interesting to find that each one of these men are from the different regions. We're going to start with John Adams. We'll start with Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson, of course, was from Virginia, the South. Um, he was a scientist, farmer, scholar, lawyer, architect, musician, inventor, educator, writer, and statesman. I mean, he just goes on and on. He would become an excellent diplomat and president, but his main role here in the revolution was his writing, the Declaration of Independence, his thoughts of how to articulate things was second to none and would be a guiding force for revolution. He was not a fan of the British Empire and would be very sympathetic towards France as time would go on. Was instrumental in their revolution that happened right after ours. And then we come to John Adams. John Adams, of course, is from Massachusetts, New England area, and he is more of the firebrand. He is more of the yeller, the speaker, the one that's riling up people up and getting them together and making decisions behind the scenes. Remember we talked about that he was the one that nominated George Washington to lead the Continental Army. He asked Thomas Jefferson to write the Declaration of Independence. He just had a keen eye for talent and always trying to put the right people in the right place and was a driving force for the revolution. The intellect may have lay with Thomas Jefferson, but the heart, the spirit, came from John Adams. And then Ben Franklin, who really gave the revolution a um, a sense of legitimacy. That somebody that he was the most famous American around the world. Everybody knew of Benjamin Franklin and all the things that he did. What we don't know too well about his history is that he had 16 brothers and sisters. He ran away at the age of 17. He started his own newspaper. He started a library. He started a fire brigade, the first one in America. He headed up the post office. He was the first postmaster general. He invented and did experiments with lightning that led to the science of electricity. I mean, everybody wanted to talk to Benjamin Franklin about his thoughts on electricity. And any one of them would have made him great, but he was all of these things. And then on top of it, his coup de grace, the thing that he was really famous for was that he was an amazing, I say fine diplomat. He was an amazing diplomat. When we talk about the war, he goes off to France, and he is the one that brings France to our side. And with France's help, um, things are a lot easier for the Americans. I mean, it was very difficult doing things on their own, but with a superpower like France at their side, uh, it changes the game, and Benjamin Franklin is the key to that. So that's it. That's all I really got to say. I just wanted to point out Abigail Adams. This is John Adams' wife. Um, just an amazing, when you talk about feminists, this is a true feminist. She continuously writes to her husband while they're doing the Declaration of Independence and getting these, and she continues to go after him about remember the ladies, give them rights too. Um, she wasn't successful, but her words and her spirit lived on and continued throughout history and became an inspiration for future feminists to get their equal rights in society and really just political rights, being able to have representation and the right to vote. Having women's suffrage was very, very important. So just wanted to point her out as well. Um, but that's it. Just these three guys. Just notice what their contributions were to the revolution and where they're from. Interesting, from one from each of the three regions. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.